Hey guys, as you can see, my challenge for you would be to complete the May 15th, 2011 Pittsburgh Half Marathon. Remember that I am only sending this to 15 of you who I believe can complete this task. Getting in better shape, improving your physical fitness, reaching goal weights is all about challenging yourself, staying motivated, having a reason to get up in the morning to train and to be active is the name of the game. And why so many people fail whenever they are on weight loss and diet plans is that they lose motivation, they lose something in their life to keep them going. And this by far is the single most motivating thing that I can recommend that you guys do. I have helped hundreds of people cross the finish line in half and full marathons, and I can get you across that line too. You are able to do this. You can do this. I ask that you make 2011 a year that you challenge yourself, a year that you get to a potential goal weight if you are within that range to do so. And I feel very strongly that this is within your capabilities to do. Otherwise, you would not be reading the email and opening up this page if I didn't feel you were able to do this. So I want you to think about it. I want you to really think about it hard. And, hopefully you'll realize that this may be the best way to keep you motivated and to give you something to look forward to. Trust me when I tell you this is something that you will think about every single day. You'll get up in the morning and you'll think about what your training run has to be, and your mind will constantly be thinking about May 15th and completing your first half marathon. And the reason why I'm sending this off to you now is because maybe you'll run into a bunch of family members over Christmas, and the more people that you tell that you're doing this, the more likely it is that you're going to succeed and accomplish this goal. So let everybody know what you're doing, because it's going to keep you on track to not letting anybody down and finishing this thing. I want you guys to remember a couple things, and most of you did the Somerset 5K race all the way back in June. And hopefully you learned it's all about standing on that starting line and finishing the race by crossing that finish line. It's not about winning the race. It's not about running it in a certain time. It's about crossing that finish line in whatever time it takes you to do it. Everybody's going to be different. And I promise you, just like at Somerset, 99% of the people that are standing there with you before that race starts has one goal, and that is to cross that finish line. And then the other 50 elites that stand up in the front are there to win the race and to win the money and all that stuff. But you're there to train to complete a awesome, challenging, and highly motivating goal on May 15th. If you're interested, you need to register for the race. In fact, I am not going to give you your half marathon schedule until you officially register and confirm with me with your registration confirmation that you're signed up before I send that off to you. All right? I've been doing this a long time, and I've helped a lot of people do this, and that's one requirement, is that you have to sign up and commit yourself to doing this. And at that point, I will make you a half marathon schedule. And just to let you know a little bit about that schedule, don't let and start thinking that it's going to be too much for you to do. So don't get intimidated, because the midweek runs are going to be very doable. In fact, your maintenance runs 2 to 3 days per week are going to be between 3 and 5 miles. And you might not think that that's or you may think, wow, that's not too bad, and it isn't. It's very doable. 2 to 3 days per week. In the midweek, you're going to be doing 3 to 5 mile runs. One day a weekend, you're going to be asked to do a longer run. And what that's going to consist of, and what the philosophy that I use when I put together training programs for people to complete a half marathon, is a 2-step up program. And what that means is that every 2 weeks, on back-to-back weeks, you're going to go up in distance. So for example, let's say that maybe this upcoming week you have a 7-mile Saturday run. Then the following week you're going to have an 8-mile run. The week after that, then we step back to a 6-mile run. The week after that, you'll go to an 8. The week after that, you'll do a 9, and then you'll step back down to 6. And it's kind of like that, just to give you a ballpark idea, is how I make up your training plan, which I ask that you do try to follow as closely as possible. Now, if you miss a weekend run, that's kind of significant. You want to find it a point either on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to get that long run in. And it's okay to miss some maintenance runs here and there, but I do ask that you try to finish every single run. It's only going to help you safely cross that finish line, which is the name of the game. I going to keep you healthy with a good training plan, and as long as you follow that and eat healthy and you give your body adequate rest, you're going to be able to keep yourself healthy and cross that finish line on May 15th. Think about it. Let me know what you want to do, and then if that's the case, let me know, get yourself registered, and I'll put together a training program that you're going to start at the beginning of January. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions or concerns about that, but I think this is right up your alley and something that you'll need to keep you going in 2011 to challenge yourself to do more. See ya.